Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is episode 4 of the Stardew Valley Let's Play video series. Like I said in the last time, the videos are going to be a little different going forward. From now on, I'm kind of only going to be showing the big events and big things that happen, but let's get started. So today is the Egg Festival, which means that there's going to be the egg hunt going on, but also the most important part of this event is that strawberry seeds are sold here. They're sold for 100 gold each seed. That's what I've been saving up my money for, so we can spend all the money to buy as many seeds as possible, because this is definitely the most profitable plant for all of spring. But these are also important to get now because we need to kind of stock up on some strawberries so that when we get the seed maker, we can start having some strawberry seeds that we'll be able to get started right away in the next year's spring. And just in case you're curious, in order to win the egg hunt, you're going to need to be able to get 9 eggs to beat Abigail. And then if you win, you get the straw hat, and then in subsequent years, you'll get some money. I think it's 1,000 gold. And if you haven't completed the quest to make all the introductions yet, this is the perfect time to go around and talk to everybody, because you will be able to fulfill that quest even though it's during an event. So if you find that you keep retrying and you're just having a lot of trouble being able to get enough eggs to win the egg hunt, if you go onto the Stardew wiki online, they do have a map that shows you all the different locations of the eggs, so then you can kind of plan out the best route to get as many eggs as possible. And I'm pretty stoked about this. This is personally the best I've ever gotten. 11 eggs. That's pretty good. And so you definitely want to get those strawberries started right away. It takes 8 days for them to fully mature and get your first crop, but then it's another 4 days till they reproduce. So since the Spring Festival is so late, you're only going to be able to get 2 harvests from these before spring is over, but they're still definitely worth your time and still worthwhile to get those started now. So we skipped a day, not much happened in the previous day, but if you noticed, I looked in the TV to see what the fortune teller had to say about how good our fortunes are today, and if this isn't something that you normally do in your game, I definitely recommend that you start doing that, because it actually does make a pretty big difference in fishing, in mining, in geode collecting, and so today I'm going to go get some geodes to break open so that I can donate their contents to the museum, but you definitely want to hold on to those geodes and only get them processed on days where you have good luck, because you're going to get much better results that way. And so today is the start of salmonberry season. So salmonberries only grow in spring from the 15th to the 18th. And I definitely recommend that you go around and collect as many as you possibly can. They're in those bushes with the little red dots on them. You don't sell them for much, so I would not suggest selling them. However, a lot of people actually like them for gifts. So Demetrius, Jody, Kent, Leah, Linus, Pam, Robin, Sandy, and Shane all like salmonberries for gifts, and Harvey and Leah love salmonberry wine. So those are really good to hold on to because you can get a bunch of them and then give them out to gifts throughout the whole year. But then in addition to that, I really like to just hold on to a bunch of salmonberries too, because you never know when you're going to need a little more health and a little more energy. They're not going to give you the most, but when you have that many of them, it's going to make a big difference. So I think these are one of the most underrated items in the game. So I think you should definitely stock up on them during those 3 days that you can collect them. So again, we skipped a couple days here, but I cannot believe the luck I'm about to get. Just watch. I got a dinosaur egg from that chest. You can also get dinosaur eggs from digging up the worms that you see on the ground. However, I can't believe I got one of these so early in the game. So it is an artifact and you can donate it to the museum, but you shouldn't. Anytime you get one, you need to hold on to that because that is how you get dinosaurs that you can grow in the big coops. Now, those dinosaurs, when they grow up, they're going to lay more dinosaur eggs. So then you can donate those to the museum, but you definitely don't want to donate the first one you get. You want to hold on to that until you can get a big coop and can incubate that, because that's the only way that you can get dinosaurs in the game. So today is Pam's birthday, and since we just gathered a bunch of salmon berries, it works out well because she likes them. And here we are with our first heart event of this series. I'm kind of surprised that it's with Haley, but it is what it is. I guess we're starting to become better friends. So what did we learn about Haley in that event? We learned that she does not like to clean, and we learned that Emily is kind of the caretaker between the two of the sisters. So it'll be interesting to see how Haley's character continues to grow and develop. But maybe she can kind of, grow up a little bit and maybe kind of step into some more responsibility. I am really bad at remembering to go visit the traveling cart. It is around Fridays and Sundays from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. And try not to forget it because that is where you can buy the rare seeds. And those rare seeds are what grows up to ancient gem berries, which if I'm not wrong, might be the single most profitable crop in the game. So never miss an opportunity to go buy some of those seeds. Okay, I was wrong. Not ancient gemberry, it's the sweet gemberry. But it sells for, at minimum, $3,000 per each one. So definitely worth the $1,000. I am really excited to get the first coop started. Sorry it takes me so long to find a place to put it. I can just get pretty obsessed over what's the best layout and where should everything go. But I definitely wanted to utilize some of the grass that was around too, because that will save you on having to spend so much money on constantly feeding them hay. Because you can just leave the door to the coop open and the chickens can go outside and just eat what's there outside. So this is going to save you so much money by doing that. So I always recommend to have grass going in the fenced in area where you keep all of your animals. And here we are, another person who likes salmon berries for gifts. And now we have Shane up to 3 hearts, which is pretty crazy. I don't think I've ever gotten Shane up to that many hearts in a game before. So I'm pretty excited about this. But if I haven't drilled into your head yet how awesome salmon berries are and how good it is to hold on to them, I hope I have. I hope that you are going to start saving salmon berries in your games. All right, so that's going to be it for this episode. We're getting close to the end of spring, so I am excited to finish up the season, make some money, and then get into summer. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye!